Okay everyone, I'm back. We're gonna finish up this profit and loss statement, and we're gonna handle our formatting tasks right now. If you're pretty comfortable with Excel formatting, you can probably skip this. Now, first thing we want to do, we want to merge and center this title across the top. So I'm going to go to this button, merge and center, under the home ribbon. Poof, taken care of. Make sure you highlight those cells first. Next thing you do, we want to add a highlight. It's right here on yellow right now. And change the font color and the size. Okay, font color, oh gosh, I don't know. We'll choose a nice purple. How about that? Then increase the font size. You can do that easy by coming to this button that makes the font larger. Okay, next thing, highlight this area where it says current rent rates, and I'll give that a different colored highlight. Let's say a nice orange highlight. We want to change this to dollar format. We want to change this to a percentage. So 0.005 as a percentage is 0.5%, right? Whoa, howdy, what just happened there? Well, 0.5% rounds up to 1%, and the default with this percentage format is to show only integers, so you want another decimal place. So increase decimal on this button right here. Okay, now income section, we want to highlight this and change the font color and size and so forth. Alright, so here I'm going to pick actually a light font, and for the highlight I'm going to pick a darker color. There, I kind of like that. It's up to you. Now the expenses section, same thing. I'm going to highlight this area, and I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll give it a light colored font. We'll make it a reddish color because it is the expenses, danger, right? Okay, and for the background, the highlight color, a darker red. Okay, now finally, same thing with the summary section. We'll highlight that. I'll just go ahead and make this yellow for the font color. I'll change them to blue. How does that look? Oh, I thought I changed them to blue. I didn't. Here, let me select blue. Now, it also says change the font color and the size. So, change the size, make it a little bit bigger there. I guess I'm supposed to make the fonts bigger here too. And then this one as well. Now, notice that a lot of things aren't showing up. So, remember, a quick way around that is to highlight all the problem columns. This actually extends out to column H, as you'll see down here. Drag it over a little bit. Whoops, that was too far. Dragged them out too much. Is that all visible? Wow, I just have not having any luck with this today. Alright, there we go. Looks like the whole thing's there. Nothing weird going on. Okay, so I'm going to delete all these directions, everything that I've done. Oh, right. We got to change these to dollars. Now notice this one, rent from sales. That one's kind of messed up. There's a quick way around that. We can also go to format the cells, and here under alignment we can wrap the text. Drag this up here so you can see the OK button. There we go, rent from sales. We'll do the same thing over here. Actually, why don't we just do the whole row? Format these, change the alignment to wrap text for all of them, just in case. All right, change these to dollars. You don't want to change everything to dollars here, because remember, this column is square feet. Got nothing to do with dollars. All right, this one's a little bit too tiny, so I got to drag it out. And these are our other places for area, so I'm also going to put the accounting format on that one. These are all too big, so I'm going to have to drag both of these out a little bit. And finally, this column still needs to be just a bit longer. Okay, now dollar signs here. I'm sure I'm going to have to drag another one of these columns out eventually, but maybe not. And dollars there. Whoop. There we go. It all fits. Now, since this is the bottom line, we really want this to stand out. So I'm going to change this to bold and make this a nice red color. Oh, put a border around the summary section. Okay, that's something I haven't showed you yet. Highlight the section that you want to put a border around. Nice quick way is to do that is with a right click, format cells. Now make sure you highlight them first, and then go to border, select a nice big honking border. Yeah, I like that double one. That one's kind of nice. Click on OK, and poof, you got yourself a border around the summary section. Excuse me. Alright, we get rid of this. Now there's one thing left that we have to do, and I've already showed you how to sort, but this one says sort this list by sales, largest to smallest. Alright, so I'm going to highlight the data that I want to sort. So make sure all this data is related, so it all needs to be highlighted. Otherwise it will sort only that column or this column. You need them all together. Alright, now I can go over here to sort and filter, and it says custom sort. If you don't choose custom sort, it'll sort on the first column, and that's not what we want. Where is sales in this thing anyway? I think it's in column C. So we'll put column C there, from largest to smallest. Now, what did I do wrong? Well, I done screwed up because I included the total in the sort. Is that an easy thing to do? Yes. It's an easy mistake to make? Yes. And I'd like to pretend, like a lot of other professors, that I did it on purpose, but just so you know, when a professor does that, he's lying. Okay? So, let's try this again. Do not include the total this time. Custom sort, column C, largest to smallest. Goody goody. Sorted from sales, largest to smallest. Okay, we've got ourselves a nice formatted spreadsheet with a profit and loss. In this case, a loss. Alright, we got one more thing to do, and I'll show you that in the next video.